Hello everyone, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial for my kids on how they can print art journaling like this for their mixed media journals. This was just a phrase by Charlie Chaplin. It's kind of a rainy day today, a little overcast, so I wanted to do a phrase in my art journal today that has the word rain in it. And I love Charlie Chaplin. He was we watched his movies all growing up, so I really want to put that phrase into my art journal for the day. So I want to show them how they can make these different fonts on the iPad, because my kids don't have their own laptops. They've inherited our previous iPads because my husband and I use those for work often. So I want to show them how they can get that same effect even though they're not using like Microsoft Word. Now if you have another type of text type of app that you use, please comment below and let me know, because if it has more fonts, that will be even better because they have more options. This one has several. It's called Notability. The nice thing about Notability is it's really more for like when I work. I can take notes and record the conversation at the same time. So that's what I happen to use it for, but it can be used as a utility for scrapbooking as well. So click New for a new note and it opens up to this page here. So first thing I'll do is set the font type. I like the American typewriter when I'm doing journaling, so I did American typewriter. And for journal pages, I like to do about font 20. The printout will be just slightly larger than what you actually see on the screen. Just slightly. I don't want it to be bold, so I'm going to take bold off. Okay? So this is I. Okay, this is one of my keywords. So I'm going to make it in all caps. Same with this one. Now I know I'm going to cut these out into two separate lines, so I'm going to put a space between them so that I'm able to allow enough room for cutting and inking and things like that that I want to do with this phrase. Okay, so it looks great this way, and you could just print it off just like that. But I want a couple of the words to really stand out, so I'm going to change the font on them. So I'll double click on the word that I want to change, and I'll click the two T's. That's for the font. And I'm going to change it to Chalk Duster, and I want it to be a little bit larger, so I'm going to go up to size 24. Double click and you can see it changes it. So for all the words that I want highlighted to this change, I'm going to do the same thing. Chalk Duster, scroll up to 24. And crying. Chalk Duster and up to 24. Okay, so sorry, my Facebook things keep popping up. So that's the phrase, and then to print the phrase on the printer, which I'm going to print on some cardstock, you just hit the little arrow and print note, and it'll go right to the printer. So I hope that gave you some ideas on how to print your journaling right onto on an iPad. It's important to know, in order to print, you have to have what's called an AirPrint printer. So we have a Canon MX892. It has the AirPrint feature where you can print from an iPad to your printer directly. So that's very important to note. Not all printers have that capability. So anyway, hope that gives you some ideas. Again, if you know of one that has a lot more fonts in it, please let me know, because that will be a lot of fun to work with. This one has several fonts, and it even has like a decorative, I guess you could call it like a wingdings font here. But it's still, most of the fonts are pretty plain. So let me know if you have another app on your iPad that uses a lot more fonts. All right, thanks for watching.